Adoma, welcome back to my channel, guys. Before I start working on the Honda, please help me subscribe to my channel, click that bell notification so every time I have new video you guys will be updated. But I'm working on a 2017 Honda Accord. So right now the car is having issue with the engine. The customer said it makes like a rattle noise, the vibration. So there you go. Can you hear that? It sounded like somewhere in front of the dash, but it's not from the dash. It's actually the vibration sound is from the engine coming out. I don't know if you can hear it. Now I find out that the mechanical fuel pump, the high pressure fuel pump is bad. That's why it's making that rattle noise. Now I'm gonna have my co-worker to turn on the car and hit the gas a couple times. You're gonna hear the noise coming out from this line right here. It's not the line that's causing the vibration, it's the high pressure fuel pump right here, the mechanical fuel pump that's causing it to make that vibration noise. So the line goes all the way down, all the way to the back and up to the fuel pump right here. Now he's gonna turn on the car and then hit the gas a couple times. So gas it. You can see the line is doing vibration. It's this line right here that's causing the noise right there. So the line right here is making that vibration. It's like every time you gas it. So the high pressure fuel pump is bad. Now to remove the high pressure fuel pump, you're gonna remove one of the coolant line right here. This one goes to the throttle body. Move it to the side, and then for all this connector right here, press on this tab, pull for the connector right here, press on this tab, pull up, remove the 10mm bracket, and then for the harness right here, press on this lock, pull the harness out, and then there's a bracket right here covering the fuel pump, 212mm, one right here, and then this is for the two coolant hose at the bottom. So after you remove it, there you go. And then the nut right here for the fuel line, which is right here. Let me show you. So this is the 19mm right here. You're gonna remove that, and then you're gonna remove two 10mm for the purge valve, get it out of the way. For the lock, for the fuel line lock, you're gonna press this like this. You're gonna pull it like this and remove it. And then for the fuel line, you can see this this is locked right now. Press on this white tab. Press on both ends like this. It's kind of hard. And then push. There you go, like that. And then there's two hex bolt holding on to the fuel pump. For this connector, you can't remove it yet until you completely remove the fuel pump. And now you're gonna press on it. You're gonna use a flathead, probably on this side. Just pull it out. Now here is the old one I got out. So this is what I'm talking about, the lock right here. You're gonna pinch both sides in and then pull the line to separate it. This is the original from Honda. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. This is the part number right there. This guy, he bought this part from eBay, so I'm not sure how much he got it for, but this is the part number, and this is the new one right here. If you buy it from the dealer, this costs $700 to buy it. Now after you get the fuel pump out, make sure you check the washer. I mean, not washer, but the roller, the spacer with the roller inside here. So let me show you. So just reach your finger in and then pull the roller up. There you go. So this is the roller. Make sure you check the roller all around. Make sure there's no bad wear and tear. If it's bad, you have to buy a new one. And when you put it back, you can see this notch right here. It's gonna go like this. It's gonna line up with the hole right here. And then let me show you, for that roller part, it makes contact with the camshaft on the inside. Make sure you check the camshaft inside. See, so right now the camshaft is good. Make sure there's no wear and tear. If that camshaft is bad, you're gonna have to replace the camshaft. Now before you put in the new one, make sure you swap the lock over on the fuel line from the old one to the new one. And then I swapped over the O-ring right here. I took out the old O-ring, I put it on the new one right there. And then for the roller, just go ahead and put it back. Make sure this notch right here line up with the groove in there. And then once it's lined up, push it all the way down like that. And then for the fuel pump, make sure you connect the connector in first before you put back the fuel pump. Make sure you check the connector. Make sure the pin right in here is not damaged or corroded. Make sure the wires in the back are good, no broken, no ripped. If it's good, just go ahead and put it back. Now I got my fuel pump in already. Tighten down my 2 hex right here, put in the connector, tighten down the fuel line nut right here. For the fuel line, the one with the white locked, make sure you guys push it in all the way. Make sure you hear it snap, and then give it a little pull back. If it doesn't pop back out, then it's locked. And then put the lock cover back. There you go, like this. There you go. And then tighten down the purge valve, the 210mm. Put the cover back, all the bracket, all the connector. Now that I got everything put back to its original place, make sure everything is good, all the hoses, everything, before you start the car. For this one, they call it 2 different kind of names. Either they call it a high pressure fuel pump or a direct injection fuel pump. So after you get everything in, I'm gonna go key on right now. So I'm gonna go key on. I'm gonna key on 2 times. Make sure I want to prime the high pressure fuel pump. Make sure there's some fuel in there. So 2 times, 3 times. Now I can start the car. There you go. So you remember before with the bad high pressure fuel pump, when I turn it on, you can hear the vibration, the rattle noise, like brrr. And then when I hit the gas, there's no more noise. You can hear it's very quiet now, so no more vibration. So that is good. Now just go out and check for leak. Make sure everything is good, no gas leak. I'm gonna have my co-workers hit the gas a few times, so there's no more rattle noise. See? So it's good now. You can see the fuel line right here. There's no more vibration. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. So check for leak. No gas leak, no coolant leak from the line right here. Everything is good. Just put back the cover. So that is it for this video, guys. So if you guys are new to my channel, please help me subscribe. If you guys have any question, comment down below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.